Taurus, Gemini, cusps. Something is shifting, and I don't think it's a small decision anymore. I think deep down you already feel the path you choose now is going to shape your next 6 months in a major way. So in this reading, we're not just looking at tarot, we're looking at the energy of the crossroad itself. What happens if you stay where you are? What happens if you leap? And what Spirit is trying to show you before the next chapter fully begins. So stay with me through the entire reading, because I have a feeling the cards that changes, I have a feeling that the card that changes everything for you hasn't fully come out yet. My Taurus, Gemini, Cusp, thank you for hitting the like button. The deeper spiritual energy surrounding the choice right now is massive. And honestly, the oracle cards, they feel like Spirit is saying your life is trying to move forward, but you cannot carry the old version of yourself into what is next. First, we got Pachamama. Number 40 could be significant. It could be an age. It could be number 4 that is really significant to you. This card immediately tells me that some of you have been exhausted emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You've been trying to survive something for so long that you forgot you were meant to live. And Pachamama comes through here with a reminder that you are still supported, you are still being held, you are not abandoned by life. I feel like this crossroad energy is not punishment. It's actually like a spirit, your spirit team coming through, trying to bring you back into alignment with yourself. Some of you have been maybe overgiving, overworking, disconnected from your body, disconnected from joy, or perhaps trying to hold it all together while quietly draining yourself. And what I'm hearing here, come back to yourself before you make this next decision, because the choice ahead of you needs to come from alignment, not from survival. Next we have here is thunder. And I feel like this changes the energy completely. 56 could also be a significant number for some of you, or perhaps even the number 11. I'm actually getting the energy of 1111. Could be really significant to you. Perhaps if you feel called to share with us in the comments, have you been seeing 1111? Thunder is not subtle, all right? This is like that breakthrough energy, a wake-up call energy, the kind of moment where life suddenly shifts direction and you know you can't go back to how things were before. Taurus, Gemini, I really feel like some of you already sense this coming. There's tension that is building, restlessness, perhaps something feels recklessness. The feeling like what I'm getting is I can't stay here forever. The thunder is like showing that this crossroad may arrive through maybe a sudden realization, an unexpected change, truth that will be revealed, maybe an opportunity arriving quickly, or perhaps it's going to be something that's collapsing that was never subtle to, or how can I say, something feels subtle. But what I meant to say is something's collapsing because it wasn't stable to begin with. Maybe it will collapse subtle, I don't know. But I feel like this card is not here to scare you. I feel like it's a wake-up call, because like Spirit is saying, your destiny cannot arrive while you also keep choosing comfort over growth. I'm hearing it's some sort of subtle tower moment. At the bottom of the deck here, the journey 29. All right, again, it also breaks down to 11. So 1111 is coming through strong here. And I feel like the deeper hidden energy beneath all of this, my Taurus, Gemini, is that your soul already knows it's time to move. Maybe it's not physical for everyone. Some of you, it'll be emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Owls could really be significant. Something about seeing the truth regarding your journey. Some of you are being called into a completely different chapter in your life. And the hardest part right now is not just the future, but it's about but I'm hearing it's not the future, it's the leaving behind the familiarity, the familiar, the old identity, the comfort zone, the vision of yourself that you keep settling. Perhaps that is what the owl's coming through for, is your vision of the truth of yourself, all right? The decision, the truth about the decision that you need to make. Spirit is like saying here, the journey is what transforms you. Perhaps that's the truth that the owl's trying to bring forth, is the truth about the journey is what is transforming you, and it's not also about the destination. All right, so let's go deeper into regarding this decision point, beautiful souls, the path that you currently standing on. What happens if nothing changes? What shifts if you choose a new path? And the guidance that Spirit wants you to carry over the next 6 months. If you feel called to take a deep breath, beautiful souls, go ahead. Inhale, a strong inhale. Hold it and release. Just ground into the energy. Let's have a look here. Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like here with this Queen of Pentacles is right now the energy you're standing in feels safe, but also very heavy with responsibility. Like I feel like there's the energy that's coming through of this Queen of Pentacles is someone that holds everything together, take care of everyone else, stays practical, stays dependable. But I need you to hear this, that stability and wish fulfillment are not always the same thing, right? Some of you are standing in a stable job that no longer excites you. Maybe it's a relationship that feels comfortable but emotionally stagnant. Or perhaps it is a life that looks fun on the outside while your soul quietly wants more. So I'm hearing that with this Taurus energy is moving through May 2026. Yeah, with all that Taurus energy. I mean, I'm recording this a few days before the Taurus new moon. And I feel like Spirit is highlighting where maybe you've been clinging to security over expansion, because yes, maybe you've built something, all right, but now the question comes in, does it still align with who you are becoming? If nothing changes, we do have the 7 of Swords here. He looks actually like he's about to hit something. There's a lot of tension in this card, right? And honestly, this feels like self-abandonment more than anything. If nothing changes over the next 6 months, or this decision that you need to make, nothing is going to change over the 6 months. And you may continue pretending something is okay when deep down you know it isn't. Like the 7 of Swords could also be avoidance energy, not necessarily lies from others. It could be, but the way we lie to ourselves, right? Perhaps it's you that's maybe lying to yourself, like, not saying bad, but maybe it's like, maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe I should just stay here. Maybe this is as good as it gets kind of energy. But no, it's not that. And this lines up powerfully with that astrology that we have been talking about in previous videos. The Uranus in Gemini, big, all right? Sudden truths, restlessness, breaking out of those mental patterns. Like if you stay exactly where you are while your soul's asking you to evolve, I feel like resentment will start to build up internally, and you maybe be feeling like emotionally disconnected, uninspired, mentally exhausted, or trapped in these repetitive cycles. So Spirit is just saying the discomfort you feel is information. All right, let's have a look here. I feel like that 1111 is a portal for you. And this is now the action. If you take the action, okay, we have the Queen of Swords. And I feel like this is going to be your breakthrough if the action is taken. The moment you stop abandoning your truth, everything will change. Everything changes. The Queen of Swords is clarity, boundaries, wisdom. This is you saying, I know what I deserve now. I know what's no longer aligned. I trust myself enough to choose differently. And I feel like you need to notice something, because you're going from the Queen of Pentacles, surviving and stabilizing, to the Queen of Swords, which is awakening and choosing, which is huge, right? Because the breakthrough isn't just external, it's that mental freedom that some of you over the next 6 months, may leave situations that are draining you, start speaking differently, choosing yourselves for once, move towards a completely different direction, or finally stop tolerating confusion. What Spirit is saying here is the clarity is your liberation. And your guidance here, your spiritual guidance, is the Knight of Swords. Spirit wants movement. Your soul wants movement. Not reckless movement, but decisive movement. The Knight of Swords doesn't sit in limbo forever, all right? He is moving on his horse with his sword up in the air. This is important because the energy naturally struggles between comfort, the Taurus energy, and change, recklessness, restlessness, Gemini. Why do I keep saying recklessness? Somebody probably feels reckless, or there's some sort of reckless energy, or you feel reckless, or you're too scared to move because it feels reckless, because you're feeling restless. The change needs to happen, but Spirit is encouraging you to stop over-delaying what you already know. Over the next 6 months, there's going to be conversations that will happen fast. Decisions that will happen fast. Opportunities appear suddenly. Truths that just become unavoidable. And this is Spirit saying, move towards what brings you clarity, honesty, and forward movement. No more confusion. No half love. Not half alignment. Let's have a look at the hidden influencing energy here, the Three of Pentacles. Underneath it all, you actually want to build something meaningful. And this is not shallow energy. This is, you want real partnership, you want real support, real collaboration, real long-term alignment. And honestly, part of why this decision feels so emotional for some of you is because you're tired of carrying everything alone. The hidden desire here is you want something that truly works for you and not against you. The next 6 months is going to be shaped by one thing. Whether you continue choosing comfort or choose truth. Because your soul already knows. What feels heavy, what feels forced, what no longer fits. And the moment that you stop betraying your own knowing, your path starts opening rapidly. Wow. This crossroad is not here to punish you. It's here to reveal who you are becoming. And sometimes the biggest life change starts with one honest decision. One honest decision. So, Taurus, Gemini, cusps. Comment below. I choose my next chapter, and tell me, what truth have you been avoiding that your soul already knows? Perhaps you're going to help out your brother and sisters out below in the comments. Hey, if this reading resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, join the Wolf Soul Tribe here for more channeled readings and astrology guidance, collective messages. I'm hearing your next chapter is already calling you. Love and light. Check you around.